Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing: a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, number 40 will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a dominant performance in his last start. Struck out 20 batters. Let's hope he brings that same stuff with him, because we might see a lot more Ks than this one.
Now at the plate, Pete DeJesus. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Pete DeJesus.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there, as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Next up for Los Angeles, Roberto Ruiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ruiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The first baseman,
Stepping in, Gilberto Dorta. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. At the plate, Sean Lyon. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Sean Lyon.
Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
That's it. The second
standing in, Adrian Velasquez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Now here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Stepping in, Logan Schwartz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Logan Schwartz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding into the box, number 40. He'll get his first shot with the bat
number
here.
40.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Ready with the 0-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So striding forward now, Greg Hines.
The third baseman, Greg Hines.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Danny Mock. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Mock, an Ohio native. This is his first year at the big league level. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. The pitcher, Robert Cordero, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. Striding in, Pete DeJesus, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Roberto Ruiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McMahon moves over, makes the play, one away. Digging in, Gilberto Dorta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gilberto Dorta.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
That misses 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in, Sean Lyon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lyon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Strike 2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Adrian Velasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
The batter.
In now, Greg Hines, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, McMahon, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 40. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Michael Hutchins.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Hutchins.
Lined into right, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there.
Settling in now, Danny Mock. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Calling for it, Chavez. 1 out. Miguel Gutierrez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Pete DeJesus.
Pete.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the D-backs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 40. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Lyon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Roberto Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. Stepping into the box, Gilberto Dorta. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 so far. A shot down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Stepping in now, Sean Lyon, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Adrian Velaz. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-0. Leading off the inning, Logan Schwartz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So striding in, Greg Hines. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Schwartz aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air out to left field.
2-2-2.
McMahon will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Now in the box, Danny
Now
Mock.
batting, right fielder, Danny.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down their throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location in the big key. With 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Robert Cornette will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Cornette.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up. Torres over to his left, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Riding in once again, number 40. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Man, you smoked that ball.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now batting, center
Ready
fielder,
now for the Diamondbacks. Garrett Pugh. He singled his last time up. A 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Michael
Now
Hutchins.
back,
He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Michael Hutchins.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Pugh over at second. Hutchins on at first with 2 down. Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the D-backs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Pete DeJesus, and they'll need him to get something going here.
DeJesus.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Williamson scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next for the Dodgers, Roberto Ruiz.
Now batting, shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Ruiz.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Stepping up now, Gilberto Dorta. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 2-0 finish today. The D-backs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 40 with his 4th win this season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more